I would like to thank Amina for her beautiful, beautiful body movement class today. This was an amazing experience. I have never felt more connected to myself, to my body, to my sensuality, to my sexuality as a woman. Girl, I thank you so much for getting me in touch with myself. Thank you.
All right, so I felt really just like free. I felt like I was able to just be myself and just kind of like let go. And I felt like she was really able to direct me in a way where I was just like, you know, feeling connected with my body, feeling connected with my soul and my mind. And I was just like, you know, just kind of like dancing to the rhythm of the music. I was like, ooh. So I felt really good. It was a really good experience. Yeah, I just felt really free, and I felt really just in tune with myself, you know, and in tune with my sensuality as well, because I feel like as women, like sometimes in society, it's really kind of shamed where you're like, you know, if you're acting a certain way, if you're dancing a certain way, like you're looked at as like, oh, she's being this or she's being that. Or, you know, if you're young and you're in tune with that, you're looked at as being fast, or you're looked at as being like, oh, like, why is she doing that, you know? But it's like, it's good to be in tune with your sensuality and in tune with your like sacral chakra, because aside from sexuality, it's creativity. It's bringing birth to new life, to new ideas, and that's something that I've learned as well with Miss Amina.
You know, I have never had a time where I was challenged to touch myself, right? Because it's so taboo, touching yourself, you know. Even as a little girl, you're being fresh. And as you do those sensual movements, you realize it's nothing wrong with loving yourself, as to the point to even touch yourself. So that's what I really got out of this today, that it's okay to be like Oshun and just love yourself. Ashe.
Ashe.
It really made me feel so free. I felt so liberated as a woman. You know, we're always told to hide ourselves, or you know, we're pinpointed as somebody who's over sexualized if we show our sexuality, you know. And me as a victim of rape, I always hit that, because they make you feel like it's your fault if you're too sexual and you allow yourself to be free. And this class really opened me up. You know, even though I am a dancer, I dance West African dance, this just made me feel who I am as a woman, and to embrace the power that I have as a woman with my sexuality, and to be able to express my sexuality in a way that is not dirty, or that is who I am. I am a woman, and I am a sexual being, and I should celebrate that.
Absolutely.
And I thank you so much for helping me become free again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so the class was, I'm someone who feels very comfortable in my femininity, and I feel like Amina is allowed me to go a little bit deeper. Like, I was more intentional in my feminine essence, whereas usually I'm always here, right? I'm always here, but really being intentional and having nature and being guided through that, which is not something that I'm used to. I'm grateful. That was beautiful.
I didn't know what to expect, to be honest, when I read about it. But it put me out of my comfort zone in all the best ways. Meaning, like, especially when you were talking about, like, first, I was thinking, I never do touch myself. Since moving to the island, have definitely put on some weight, so I don't feel as secure in myself. I don't want to get emotional about that, but it was really nice to have a safe space to connect with myself, because I will say, like, moving here, I definitely have felt insecurity. So when you were even talking us through everything, I was like feeling it. I sometimes forget to connect with myself, and I think that that's also really important. So I just really appreciate it. It's something that I would 100% do again, and I feel like it's something that the more you do it, the more those things come naturally to you, and you're able to celebrate yourself and everything about being a woman. That's amazing. So Absolutely. It was awesome. I loved it.
I would recommend it 100,000%. do it. I felt really free. I felt like, you know, I learned some new moves. I was incorporating my arms. I was incorporating the breathing. I was incorporating some new steps. Okay, so 100,000% recommend. So definitely take the class, do the teachings, and do all of that. Okay.